All right, Stephanie, we're watching our backstroke swim here. A couple of things to keep in mind. We want you to definitely take some time to read the notes that are in the email as well. These are just different things we see that you're doing really well on, things that we see that we think you can improve upon. But sometimes it's not always easy to watch all the videos before or after a practice, or even before or after, or even during the meet. Sometimes it's a little bit quicker to be able to check out the notes. So we try to put as much in there as we can, and kind of touch on the things that we think are really, really good, and a few of the things that we think we can do better on. But as we get into this flip turn here, definitely like some of the things we see. Good hand placement. I'm excited. I forgot how great your flip turns were underwater. But I do remember that from last year, so well done. All right, as we start into that stroke, everybody else can be in a good position. As we start into that first stroke coming in, you see that we do a great job of pinky entry here. Okay, that's excellent, Stephanie. You always want to make sure that we're exiting thumb out and entering pinky in. As you start that stroke, you can see that you've got a slight bend in your elbow, but your hand is a little bit too wide. You want to try to make sure we bring those elbows in a little bit more, and that hand a little bit higher, so that we're really pushing through that water as best we can. When you're way out to the side there, your backstroke's not quite in the position we want it to be in. So just bring that elbow in and just finish that stroke as best you can. As you come into the left side here, also great pinky entry. Here we can see your hands up a little bit higher, a little bit closer to your body. So that left side pull does look better than what we're seeing on that right side. So we just want to make sure we bring your elbow in, keep your hand up a little bit higher. If you think about it, when you look at your fingertips all the way down to your elbows, that's really the paddle that we're pulling through that water with. And when you have it so wide out to the side, you're losing that strength, because really the strength comes more from where that core is and where your body is. So you want to try to keep those hands a little bit closer together, closer to your body. Again, here you can see you've got a little bit more shallow of a hand, and that doesn't look quite as wide as it was. Let's check it out. Here we've got another video where you kind of see it from a head-on video, so we'll kind of see what the difference looks like there. Good job of finishing your stroke. You can see that you're coming up with that thumb up, which is great. The other thing we really like, Stephanie, is you do a great job of rotating your shoulders and your hips together. But what we need to work on is that kick. Rewind it a little bit. And I really want you to just kind of look at that kick as we get closer. It's a little bit lower in that water than we'd like to see. When you look at that feet, couple breakout there as far as strong, fast flutter kick, a little white water. But then as we get a little bit closer, we see that kick starts to dissipate, starts to get a little bit less. Okay, these last 4 or 5 kicks, I don't think I've seen him break the surface. It's barely there. So we definitely need to work on that kick a little bit more, making sure that it's really strong legs all the way through. Okay, but again, it's just lifting your legs up just a little bit. I like where you turn over, right? But what I want to see you work on a little bit better as you go into your turn is, remember, this is a freestyle pull. So you want to turn that hand in, and instead of going straight down, you want to put that hand in, push it towards that wall, and then get a good catch. You see that really you didn't do much of a catch there. You just kind of let that hand drive down into that water and then start to pull right away. Make sure you work on just getting that hand up, pushing forward, and then pulling in. Okay, the one thing I forgot about this, but great job here, but really what I'm excited about is the hands. You can already see that your palms are turned in towards your legs, and here they turn in towards the bottom, and you start to drive your hands into your head, which is why you do such a good job of getting those legs over. The one thing here with your legs, first off, great streamline. Head position is right where they want to be. Your legs are a little bit low. They're really almost in line with your hips. I want to see those feet a little bit higher on that wall. And to be honest, I think that if you stretch out that pull a little bit better as you start in that first stroke into the wall, I think you're going to see those feet a little bit higher on that wall as well. As we push off that wall, it's a little long to hold that streamline without a kick. Really, we'd like to see about 2 seconds. Looks like there that was closer to 4 seconds. So do start that kick a little bit earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 6 dolphin kicks. Then you kind of break into flutter kick. But really, by the time you break into flutter kick, you're above the water with your head, and you haven't really started that stroke. So we do need to work on that breakout. You want to make sure that as we are right about here, okay, this is where we want to probably start that flutter kick and then start the breakout, so that as soon as that head breaks the surface, your hand should be at your hip. But you can see that your head was already above the surface and your hand was still just barely pulling. So we definitely got to work on that breakout. Good swim though. Excellent job, Stephanie.